The Wagner family has been farming in the Middle Rio Grande Valley for a century and is your source for farm fresh produce. And chili is the farm's biggest crop, of course, which has earned it the reputation of having the best tasting chili around. I can attest to that. And with us this morning are Roxanne and Jimmy Wagner. Welcome back.
Hi, Nikki.
It's
Thank
been a while,
you.
and I'm so excited for this season. I'm so happy you're here with us, and just looking at this basket is getting me excited, right? I'm sure everybody else out there too. We want to talk a little bit about the rich history of Wagner Farms for our viewers who don't know. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, the Wagner family started in 1910, bought property, 50 acres there in Corrales, my grandfather did, and just started with the winery. He had grapevines, and then he started an apple fruit orchard, and then he did the chilies and all the other crops, and he sold his crops right there in the on the roadside stand.
Wow.
And then what he had left, he would take them into Albuquerque and sell them there. And it just started from there.
And the rest
all
is history.
Family got involved. And then my dad took over when he was in his early 20s, Gus, and he had a lot of challenges with different things, you know, the
Yeah,
weather,
of course.
hail, and
Yeah.
different things. And he always said, you know, to just work hard and everything come about. And he did really good with the property and made it what it is today.
And I'm sure you are so proud to continue to carry on this wonderful family legacy. And you know, you mentioned the weather and the challenges. So I'm really curious, what's the chili crop like this season? How's it going?
Well, it was tough early on. The harsh winds were
Right.
tough in the spring, and then we had the heat, the hot weather, the drought,
Yeah.
and we're fortunate enough to have some supplemental wells to help out with the crop, and it looks good. And
Oh, good.
It seemed like the flavor is really good too. I guess the dry, and it pulled the flavor out of the soil.
I think a lot of
So-
people will sample that to test that out and have no problem with that idea. I mean, a good crop is definitely a reason to celebrate here. And your farm, of course, in Los Lunas is hosting what's called the Viva New Mexico Chili Festival. So tell us some of the details.
Okay, well, chili, it'll give you a reason to celebrate any
Yeah.
day. But like you said, Nikki, when it's a good crop, it's an extra good reason to have a celebration.
Yeah.
And so we've got a big party planned for that.
Nice.
Less than 2 weeks away. We've got a lot of fun things going on, and
Well, what can we expect? What kind of things happening at the festival?
Well, we're going to have a lot of entertainment, good, popular entertainment here from New Mexico,
Nice.
a variety of different bands, and we're going to have a lot of good food
Oh, yeah.
and arts and crafts, some good artisans with different kinds of stuff.
yeah, we have a lot of a variety of music. That's the thing. We have a lot of New Mexico artists who are really talented. We're excited to
We like
have.
that.
We have Tobias Renee coming back for a kickoff
Oh,
concert,
nice.
and we're ending it with Ryan McGarvey. He's so
Oh,
good.
he's brilliant. Brilliant
Yeah.
musician.
Excellent.
Yeah, and everywhere in between. And so we have country and mariachi.
Oh, wow. So something for everyone's taste. And speaking of taste, are they going to be able to purchase some of the wonderful, delectable, delicious chili?
Oh, yeah.
Lots of it. I
I
mean,
have that aroma all over the
I know, I'm
park
like,
with roasting.
Oh, the smell, the smell. And I have a feeling the kids are going to want the little mascot too. I don't know. That's going to be a popular thing right there. I'm excited about that one. Well, you both started what's called the Wagner Farmland Experience. So for those who don't know, tell us what that involves.
well, many people are familiar with Wagner Farms, but
Right.
fewer know what Wagner Farmland Experience is all about.
Right.
And Wagner Farmland Experience was started to provide outdoor enriching activities for others. And to understand what we do, you got to know our mission, which is to preserve, protect, and share agricultural heritage. And so we share it, Wagner Farmland Experience, by having visitation opportunities on the farm. And we do everything from field trips to farm tours. We're part of the Movable Feast coming up in October. We're going to have 2 dinners right out in the middle of the field.
That is great. And that's so great for kids. They get a little bit of an education about what's, about how the things that they eat are grown and how to preserve and keep, and keep all of our goods good, because I think a lot of people out there, they don't realize how much work goes into all that you do. We take advantage and we take for granted the food that we have to eat in our country, and especially here in our state. And there's so much work that goes into it. And you continue, as I said, to carry on a family legacy, which makes it all the more special. And I know our viewers out there are watching, they're saying, well, okay, you guys can talk about it all day. I want to buy my farm fresh produce from Wagner Farms. So how can they do that? Can they do it any day of the week?
Every day we're open at the Corrales location, and then now we'll be at the Las Lunas.
Okay.
So every day from 9 to 5, they could purchase their fresh green chili roasted
Great.
and right on the farm.
Okay, I have the big question. For those who are visiting and they have to leave, or for those who are going out of state, chili's a great gift. Do you ship?
Yes, we
You
do.
Good to know, good to know. Okay. So you do
Ship it
ship and it's
anywhere.
easy?
Yes.
Anywhere in the United States?
Yes.
Yeah, fresh. We don't do the frozen, but we'll ship fresh and then they roast it at home.
Oh, that's good to know. All right, so where can our viewers go for more information about Wagner Farms as well as for the Chili Festival?
Well, VivaChiliFestival.com and WagnerFarmsCorrales.com.
Okay, great. That's easy enough. And so if they want to come to the festival, do they have to call ahead of time, or can they just show up?
Just show up.
It's that
yeah.
easy, huh? Very nice. Well, thank you both so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And I might have to take this basket home with me because I'm ready for my apartment to smell like chili. It's been too long. Thank you both so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And I want to remind everybody one more time that the Chili Festival is going on from September 6th to September 8th, and you can go to vivachilifestival.com. You can also go to wagnersfarmlandexperience.com, and if you are a teacher or anybody out in school and you're thinking of maybe doing some kind of a field trip for the kids and you want to get them out to Wagner Farms, now you know this is something you can do. Great way to plan ahead for the school year. Again, you can go to wagnersfarmlandexperience.com. Also, we will have details right here on our website, as always, on casa.com. So definitely enjoy this season and enjoy Wagner Farms year round. Not a bad idea, huh? All right, so we're going